Hi, my name is Winifred Spencer. The disease of Parkinson's has been wreaking havoc since James Parkinson wrote that essay over 200 years ago. Since then, millions of people have lost their lives, and still, modern scientific researchers in the year 2019 have not yet found the cause of this dreadful disease. Because we are privately funded or research organization, Bioorganic Research International chose to take a different approach from levodopa, carbidopa, cinnamon, etc., with the hope of getting a different result. We wanted, and still want, to be able to reverse the tremors and forgetfulness and other symptoms that are associated with the disease of losing brain cells, Parkinson's disease. In this video, you will observe or volunteer Morris make reference to his father, whom he said had the same symptoms as himself. Morris was experiencing hand tremors, forgetfulness, dementia, Alzheimer's, and hearing loss. Hence the reason why he, Morris, chose not to get an official diagnosis for the symptoms that he experienced. Further, those people who have been formally or officially diagnosed with Parkinson's disease can legally be declared mentally incompetent to continue to handle their own financial affairs, and so any family member can take control of their monies, if any, with or without their permission. Since we recognize this, we were and still are comfortable in accepting Morris's experience and position not to get an official diagnosis for Parkinson's and/or dementia disease. We were and still are eager to test our plant-based serum on anyone that is experiencing tremors, forgetfulness, hearing loss, and/or mobility challenges. Also in this video, even as the moderator myself, also administer some of the said plant-based serum to myself before it was given to the volunteer. This was intentionally done in order to demonstrate and prove the safety of it, both to myself and to the volunteer, and to you, the observers, even though I personally have never experienced any of the symptoms of PD or dementia. You will also observe the volunteer tell you in his own words and emotions how this plant-based serum have affected him, as well as his own opinion of it with regard to the symptoms that he himself describes.
Well, my hip is very sore. I think it might be caused by this.
Rose?
Yeah?
There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so where is your, what's the most symptomatic of the Parkinson's? Your sore hip?
You point there again? You point there again?
Sore hip. I lost my hearing. I don't hear.
You don't hear, you lost hearing, okay.
I lost my hearing a year ago. It's not coming back.
Yeah, it's that part of your brain cells that has to do with the hearing has been lost.
It'll come back.
Yes, it will come back. If this thing works, it will come back. Okay.
And forgetfulness.
Forgetfulness, yes, that is a characteristic of the disease. As soon as the more brain cells you lose, you eventually lose some of the cognitive brain cells that allows you to remember things.
And at night I get twitching in my back.
Okay. Alright. So with this serum, we're going to try it for a minimum of 30 days to up to about 90 days. And
Well, we'll try it.
yeah.
Okay, what do I have to do now?
Okay, sit down. You know to put it on pause? Alright, so now go ahead because I'm taking some of the medicine that I will be administering to Mr. Morris.
Yeah. Just spilled it.
I took some already from her, so I double dose. All right. Here's. You start to taste. It's got no taste at all. Absolutely no taste at all.
No taste, taste the water.
Yes. Has no taste because there's no additive, just the actual syrup. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an orange to sort of offset.
I can feel it myself.
You can feel it? Okay, fine.
Oh, you think it's dead brain cells, eh? That's what's wrong.
Yes.
Dying. Slowly.
Yes. This is why eventually it
My father died from it.
your father died from it.
He
Yeah.
was 74 years old.
How old are you now?
I'm 88.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You don't look a bit anywhere near that.
Not part of this orange.
That's okay. I have a tomato. I want you to eat half of it now and then keep half for later. Okay? It has the same effect. And I will have a tomato. These are packed with energy, potassium. No, keep it. No, you keep it. All right, you sure?
I'll get one later on over in Chinatown.
No, I want you to have it in if your blood pressure goes down faster than thing, I want you to have it so that you have it. Right? So eat half now and then half later. Pause. All right, go ahead. How did you sleep last night? How was
I
it?
slept fine last night. I fell into a deep sleep and I just slept very well.
What about a pain? Did you
Well,
experience?
I have this problem in my hip with arthritis, and after I took the medicine, the pain went away and I could walk freely. It freed up my hip.
Was it immediately or in the night?
Pardon?
Or how did you notice the pain gone an hour or so after, or much later?
Well, the pain in my hip eased off in about 2 hours after I took the medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And
And did it come back?
it came back this morning, yes. But the circulation in my legs hasn't been too well. But last night, the circulation in my left leg came back, and the blood started to circulate again. So it seems to be helping my hip and the circulation in my leg.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll just do a little on tape.
Oh, that feels good.
She found me.
It feels good. It feels good. It feels cool. It's nice.
All right, fine.
It feels real nice.
So how did you say it was working? Cleared up? Just describe how you feel.
Well, I feel like my left side and left eye I had trouble opening my left eye, and now it's all. I felt like there's a cloud over my left side of my head. Now it appears to be lifting.
Okay.
That's great.
All right.
Feels good.
All right.
Can I have?
Hey?
I still haven't sore hip. My hip is sore.
Rose?
I don't know what's wrong with my hip.
All right. We will just walk around for a little.
In the shade, Morris. Morris? Oh, jeez. In the shade, in the shade. Good man, good man. Go up to the fence down there, up to the end of the fence. All right, back.
Too much one time. You can't take too much one time.
All right.
Okay, you're on.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see you again. I haven't seen you in a month or so, and I'm doing okay now. My hands have stopped shaking. No shaking at all.
How long?
And my hearing's just started to come back now. I haven't got it back 100%, but it just started to come back this week. So it's helped my hearing, and I'm not as forgetful as I was. It's my memory seems to be coming back too. So I'm doing okay for now, and I just want to take a break on the medicine for now. I don't think I need any. We'll see how we get along. So that's all I can do.
What was the problem in the beginning?
Well, the problem was my hands shook, and I was getting very forgetful. And I lost my hearing a year ago. I lost my hearing completely a year ago. I couldn't hear anything. And now it's starting to come back. I haven't got my hearing 100% back yet, but it's starting to come back. I think it'll come back.
How long was the treatment for? A few days? How many days? 3-4 days?
Oh, I think you gave me the medicine about 3 days. I think.
3 days, yeah. 3 days. Okay. And can you just go ahead? Can you describe what proportion of the medicine you were, the dosage or proportion?
Oh, I don't know. I just took what you gave me.
And it was what, a teaspoon of the medicine at a time?
You gave it to me and
Yeah.
I took it.
Yeah, but
And I told you to spray it on the bottom of my feet, and that seemed to work pretty good too.
yeah, some of it was sprayed on your feet. So some of it you took in a teaspoon
Some of it you gave it to me, I took it in my hand.
and drink it. Yeah. And, okay. And what did you think your medical diagnosis was?
Pardon?
What do you think your medical what you think you were medically diagnosed with, or what did
Well,
you?
I think they call it dementia. I was starting to get forgetful, and I was losing my hearing, and my hands were getting shaky. And I don't know whether it was caused by Alzheimer's or what you call it, but that's the way it affected me.
Well, dementia, you don't shake, your hands don't shake, and Alzheimer's, your hands don't shake, you just forget things. The shaking of the hands is only associated with, what do you think it's associated with?
Well, I guess it's Alzheimer's. I don't know.
I see. So you don't think it was Parkinson's?
I don't know. Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, I can't pin it down, but whatever it was, it's caused by old age. It happens when you get older, so that's all I know about.
I see. And you've never been diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Not officially, no.
What do you think? Did you have any member of your family with the same situation? And if you did, what was it called?
My father passed away at the age of 74, and he had Alzheimer's. He's had the same problems as I did. His hands shook, and then he started dragging his legs, and then he went downhill very quickly at the age of 74, so I figure I inherited it from him, whatever it is.
I see. Well, just for the matter of information, Alzheimer's is not associated with shaking or dragging of their feet. It is Parkinson's that is associated with that.
Well, you call it what you like.
All right.
Call it what you like.
It doesn't matter to me.
It's all the same to me. It matters to me because I wasn't well, and I'm feeling much better now.
I see. Okay. All right. And can you briefly recount how we met?
Pardon?
Can you briefly recount how we met?
Oh, well, I met you in the park. There was a woman out there who was sleeping all the time, and she was in pretty bad shape. She lost control. She couldn't clean herself up. And you passed by, and I noticed you were talking to her, and I asked you what it was about. You said you were trying to treat her, so I said I'd like to try the same treatment that you're giving her. She's in a hospital now. I don't know what became of her. They picked her up and put her in a hospital, and I'm trying to locate her and find out if she's all right.
I see. All right. So in your opinion, and based on, actually not your opinion, based on your experience, can you say what you give your opinion of the usefulness of the serum that we used on you?
I have no idea what's in it. You never told me, and I never asked you.
We're not asking you to say what's in it, because we're not telling anyone what's in it.
No.
We're saying the usefulness of it. What do you think it is as the usefulness as you've experienced?
I think it's very helpful for older people, for forgetfulness and handshaking and loss of hearing. I think, it seems to clear that up.
I see. What about your pain? Did you have any pain, and did you get rid of it if you had?
My family what?
Pain. Did you have any pain in your body? Did you experience any pain?
Oh yes, well, I've been getting pains in my body. I have pains in my hip, but I don't think that's connected with this. Doctor had an x-ray taken. He said I was losing the cartilage. I lost the cartilage in my hip. Cartilage deterioration is what he said was wrong with me. And that gave me serious pains in my hip. My hip is still sore.
I understand. Okay. All right. And you want to say your name? Just your first name?
My name is Morris.
And you live where, in Toronto or?
Well, I have a house in Hamilton, but right now I'm staying in Toronto.
Okay. All right, Morris. Thank you, and a speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Okay. In conclusion, we were able to administer our plant-based serum on a volunteer, Morris, and monitor him for safetiness and efficacy on video. We observed that our plant-based serum was effective in reversing Morris's memory loss, forgetfulness, and also effective in reversing his hearing loss, as well as it stopped his hand tremors. These symptoms, Morris has said that his father, who was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, had died from. We are continually monitoring our volunteer Morris, even a full year after the demonstration, as this was done in July of the year 2018. It is now September 5th, 2019. If you like this video, share it and then subscribe. Have a blessed day. In our next video, we will demonstrate the effects of another one of our serum, a different serum, on a person who has experienced a stroke many years ago. Again, if you like this video and want to see the next video, press the subscribe button and have a great and healthy day.